Alright, welcome everyone. We are Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Hajime no Ippo, episode 51.
Volg's been defeated.
Volg's fight with Ippo is over, but the bit that they had at the end of the episode where he has this quiet moment with Ippo's mom, that was wonderful.
Yep, that was awesome.
In a way, he can still continue to get inspiration from Ippo and become kind of a fan. It's a classic thing, but
and he can challenge him again.
Yeah, he can challenge him again. The pro scene is not one where you never meet the same boxer again. Yeah, definitely not for someone of Volg's caliber.
But Ippo won. So now he's on to the next stage of his journey.
Date Eiji.
Yep. I mean, he might have to do some hardcore recovering first, but still.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
We're
Yep.
We're on our way.
Here we go.
Yeah, he might be in for some recovery though.
Yeah, just a bit.
Volg beat the crap out of him pretty well. But I guess the main thing is knowing, since we know what Date's main move is, what his big thing is that we have to worry about. Is this going to be a training episode about how we counter that? Or is it, since we already know what that is, it's going to be about, accentuating what Ippo does best so that Date, never gets an opportunity to fire off anything strong. And, his heart
no sheer heart attack. Yeah,
no sheer heart attack. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I would be interested in having the fight take a little bit longer to get to if we were going to do more character stuff, because it's been a lot of fights recently, and
Ippo could theoretically have one or two more fights before Date. Probably not many.
I don't think so. I think they said specifically that this was the last one before that. That's why Date leaves the arena before most anyone else.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he's like, okay, I know who I'm fighting.
Yep.
He wasn't there to do any of the post-match, stuff or what have you. He's just like, the next one's mine.
Yeah.
He's got that winner's mentality where he's like, the next time I see this guy, I'm going to be beating the crap out of him.
After all, he's an old man of 28.
Yeah, exactly. He's my age, y'all. It's old man. Freaking boomer at this point, holy crap. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this now. Sagaso, 答えは聞かないで。見つけたいギリギリの勝負で Get to life 時間はそんなにないぜそれが Start away I want this only 探し求めるあの銀色の光の中で傷つけて自分の傷ついてだけど終わらずに何も思い求め Something あるも見えために Why いとこのままの pain trans continue
We have Konosuba and we have Konomama.
Yeah, exactly. Every time in the middle there, you were like, and I was like, no, dang it, you're gonna screw me up. We were so good in the beginning.
Yeah.
Aww. Oh,
I can't feel my face.
Wow.
I love this track. It's just.
Aww. Oh! Hey, the Three Stooges are here! The group date!
Or the group Date.
Oh my, yes. Date has groupies? What?
ご心配かけました。もう大丈夫ですから。
What? Is it time? Wait, she? A girl?
The doctor.
Yep, yep, of course, yep. Makes perfect sense. They're literally here for her more than Ippo.
They've been coming every day.
Oh my gosh.
More ways than one.
Wow. Yep, yep. Oh, that's how bad Ippo's been.
They need a big opening for Ippo's.
Oh my god, it's huge! It is huge! Stand back! Milk it out of him! What? What? Ah! Oh my gosh!
The nurse starts getting his urine. Ara, ara.
Oh my gosh. Oh! No way! No! 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 That's disgusting. No! Oh. Oh. We should confirm the number of girls. Oh. Oh, is that Mashiba's sister?
No, she doesn't work as a nurse.
No, she doesn't, but... Oh. Oh, here's the junior nurse. Oh. Is it?
No. Wait,
oh, no, go
really?
The bakery.
No, so it is Mashiba's sister.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. You see, Makinochi, you pay for this. Yeah, her brother is pretty scary. Like, hey, good.
Although if you guys start going out, then he might. Some extra aggression to let out in the ring.
Oh. In some ways, I actually think that Mashiba would probably be... Actually, he probably would be pretty cool with it.
Yeah, probably.
Because he worries a lot about his sister, you know. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Maybe you can take my urine sometime.
Oh! Bro! Bro, he's in! He's in! You're in, Ippo!
Clearly this must mean nothing.
Ah! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking super healthy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she said she was glad he's looking healthy. Oh, man.
Not like for you.
Not for you.
It's not for you. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh my. I'm so excited for this episode.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There's a girl specifically for Aoki. Did you see the girl in the black hair?
Yep.
Oh my god. They're setting it up and everything. Yeah. They're like, bro, no, we set you up.
What?
Oh. Oh. Wow.
Yeah, they're like, please, we haven't finished using you yet. Oh.
Oh, yep. Guess who's here? Oh. Oh no. He's not touching her because he's not. Yeah, then of course, yep. The peer pressure, but it's also the girl he really likes. Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, this is actually like...
Wow. What are you going to suggest? It's actually a good idea.
It's a really good idea, yeah. Takamura's not that coordinated. Watch, he just knows how to be strong, so he can't... Well, that's
like he'd have a lot of coordination for fighting and stuff, and he's way stronger.
Oh, he's practically a bowling master. Oh.
Wow.
No, see, that's the thing. That's who Aoki's gonna ask out. That's the point. No. What's your average on bowling? Because I've always been like just like below average, but I've never been horrible at bowling.
Usually I can do pretty well in bowling on the first game, but then by then my arm's tired and I don't throw as accurately.
Yeah. Strike.
Apparently they're all really good.
Okay.
Yeah, the problem is that now they're ignoring the girls because they're caught up in their own competition. Whoa!
Aoki's just strike, spare, strike, spare, strike. Whoopee. Oh.
Whoa, you got a turkey?
5 in a row!
That's insane!
No! Because then the points stack up.
Yeah, you're tripling up at that point.
Yeah. More than 3 pins. I love her face in the background.
Watch, this is the gutter ball.
Are they gonna try and juke him? They're gonna like yell something really loud.
Yeah, they are. Yep.
Oh my god.
Now the thing is.
Yep. I love Aoki. He's so consistent. Yep. It was so obvious, but the fact that everyone got to go with someone that they're excited to. All the way home.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Get it?
Yeah,
home base.
Yep.
Oh, that's sweet. They're so awkward and cute.
Oh,
it's adorable. Yep, this is where I live,
Yep.
Bro.
No,
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! First time! First date! 1 plus...
Oh, it's about to...
There you go. No, but that's the thing. That will... No, that'll be sweet. This is cool. No, not like that. It's a picture
it's
of a
Mashiba's
boxing thing. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's got a stake through. Oh, wait, is she actually a genius where he's not actually coming home for a while? And she knew how nervous he was. Yeah, Ippo's still in. This is...
No, what's gonna happen is that there will be...
How many... 19. Well, he's awkward and he's sweet. Yeah. Oh my god. No. There you go. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. Ah! Genius! I love this girl! I love her so much!
Wow,
She's fantastic!
Well, at least, you know, he's not freaking out now.
Right. Wait, he's actually here!
Yeah.
Or wait, is this a dream? This is a dream, right?
No, this is real.
Oh! Nice. Yeah, he's here. Yeah. Ah! Yeah.
What?
Mashima is amazing!
And then fades into the darkness.
Oh my gosh. That little slice of life bit just oh. He's pretending to be Mashima.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
He like grew eyebrows like even larger than normal. You know? Oh, he doesn't want to get weak in the legs. Nice.
Kimura's like, am I a joke to you?
What? Oh! Wow! Ah! Takamura! They're like disappointed. Yep.
No, it probably went great.
Yeah, he probably had a really good time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
No, you got the right number. And he sounds tired.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. What a funny episode. That was fantastic.
Man. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Kumi's back. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's cool. We got to see some recurring, older characters, but I like that they're still holding on to the Ippo Kumi kind of mutual attraction kind of thing.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Ippo having an elephant dick joke.
I mean, you can't stop those jokes. Like there's no like consistent female characters in this other than Yamaguchi. So it's like,
yeah,
like, and Takamura's like,
he's like speedwagon with
that. Yeah,
dick.
exactly. Yeah. He's just like, you ladies haven't seen anything like this.
Let me show you.
Like,
well, what I loved about when Ippo saw the writing on it is how long the writing was. Like,
yeah, it's like Oh my gosh. All right, we got a comedy episode.
We did indeed.
Of the highest order.
Yes.
Of the firmest order. And they struck a chord deep in our hearts. Yes. It was glorious. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
It was so much fun to see all of our boys basically fumble around the idea of girls, and then to have the massive punchline of the whole episode be that Aoki, our boy, knows what he wants, is confident in his decisions.
Yes.
Who does not back down from social pressure from others.
And really
and actually sets himself up to succeed constantly.
Well, and also to have fun, right?
That's
he chose
also
the thing
true.
that he would have the most fun with. And then also probably helps the other person have fun the most. Because
Absolutely.
with what we've seen from the others, like Ippo is a nervous wreck half the time.
Yes.
And then Takamura, well, I mean... Takamura, you know.
Yeah, Takamura's like halfway the distance between a jail cell and the world, like, finals.
Exactly,
you know, like,
Yep, so... But in the case of Aoki, perhaps he's so in the moment that he's willing to actually, you know, have fun with this person and
Aoki,
get them to
the
have
Zen
fun.
master.
Exactly. He could really teach Takamura a thing or two, and Ippo too.
He'll have one with everything.
He'll be make me one with everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But
I mean, it's a good hot dog, you know. So
well, yeah. But the thing is that this whole thing going down was very much dependent on Ippo slapping down his winnings,
his thick, massive wallet onto the table, just kind of on display for all to see.
Right, for all the nurses to go ara.
I mean, we could keep going, but like, you know, I don't have Ippo's stamina, so like, we'll just keep going. With,
exactly.
You know, more of a recap of the episode.
And they have showcased just recently how important it is to have stamina. Yeah, stamina. Yeah, I mean, Takamura is definitely a stamina for that.
Right, the Pamina Canal. You know, like
oh boy.
I mean, it's not even like wide enough for Ippo. But anyways, like,
yeah.
Like,
okay, but hey, at least they didn't make the joke of the nurse coming in and being like, "Let's take a urine." Oh wait, sorry, I forgot. I need to get the bigger one.
But I will say though, it did look like a bigger one in general. She like hulks out this thing, just like, by the way, I gotta grab your urine, and I'm just like, wait, did they do it with something like that? I'm like, I have to ask my nurse friends, like, you know,
I mean,
the other.
There's no reason why they would need to have the opening be smaller, you know, because like that doesn't really help anything if you think about it.
But I'm thinking about it as like, why is it a huge tube when it could be just like they give you a bowl basically, like a little, like a,
you know, maybe
the
Petri
Petri dish
drinks
basically
a lot, and then you know, like, and then
drinks.
Yeah, exactly, and the liquids in your body shows to go. It affects how much pee comes out.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand now.
What did you think I was making a connection to?
So with the Ippo situation being what it is, and he needs to recover quite a bit.
And the whole joke. I'm glad to see you're in good health. Oh, by the way, your flies.
And what is great about this is that Ippo was, you know, he had a really good reason to fight here, in that his communication, his talk with Volg, you know, prior to the fight was it was really helpful, but he barely got away with that win there. Like, that was a really tough fight for him.
Yeah,
he's literally needing to get his urine checked in order to actually like be omitted from the hospital. So.
Or maybe it's just because, you know, he wasn't in any place to actually go to the bathroom before then.
That's probably it too.
You know?
Yeah, but yeah, he was out for so long that they needed to, you know, do that for him.
Yep.
Ridiculous. But now that he's catching back up with Kumi and a previous competitor, someone who's gone on with their own life and is doing quite well. You know, since then. In fact, that fight maybe gave Mashiba a little bit of a wake-up call to be like, hey, you should cover a little bit more of your bases and, you know, shore up your defenses so that you can be truly unstoppable. Because he was one of the most terrifying fights Ippo's ever had.
Oh, yeah.
And in some ways, Ippo, you know, like, did barely survive those early rounds against Mashiba. So, Kimura said it, pretty well, that he needed something after that, upset because he lost, right? Because he lost his matches.
Kimura, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So he needs something to fight for, something that'll be his shining star, kind of guiding him forward, so that he knows that he should stick with this. And Ippo's been on a winning streak, so he's not coming at it from that perspective. But he might need something when he gets into the realm of the champions, like the people that are way ahead of him in terms of things here. Like, he's being pushed so far to the front because of his winning streak that he's fighting against people that are way better than him on an experience level and a technical level.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, they introduced this new tournament, which I'm excited for. I'm a little bit surprised by it, I will admit, because I figured out, like, 2 tournaments back to back, like, wow, okay. And they didn't really set, like, okay, this is
we don't know what matches are happening,
right? Like, you need to do this many matches before you fight Date, kind of a thing.
Yeah. If anything, it doesn't seem like it would be anything to do with Date, though.
Right.
That's the thing that confuses me, is that I'm thinking of, okay, Champion Carnival. That seems more like a thing where it's like only champions are involved in this kind of thing, right? Like, or is it
the best of the best?
Or is it a carnival where at the end you're crowned the carnival champion or something?
Yeah. Or it's just a fancy name for it, and it's just,
a basic tournament.
Yeah, that's very competitive,
Right. And yet the featherweight stuff happens later. Middleweight stuff happens earlier. So we're going to have to go through that.
But not much later, just a few weeks.
Right, but that means that they'll probably have a little bit more time, if that is where the Date Eiji fight happens, between even just Ippo fighting at all.
Yeah.
Like, so we'll get to see some fights from people like Aoki or Kimura, which actually, that's a good point. Is Aoki in middleweight and Kimura is not? Or are they both in middleweight? Because if I remember correctly...
Aoki is middleweight, I believe, and then Kimura is
the one above featherweight.
Yeah, lightweight.
Because Aoki is a little thicker, exactly.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if they did decide to have the fight with Date be during this tournament.
Okay.
Because, okay, there's enough build-up to it just by itself that you could totally have it not in a tournament and build up to it and everything, and it'd be great. But I could see that also, like, potentially, I don't know exactly how the boxing deal works, but I could see it being something where they would want it to actually be in a tournament as a way to garner more attention, although given that it's at, like, the top, that might actually be a detriment because they'd want, like, their own space for it, kind of a deal.
Right. That's my thought, is that this is something where it feels like, oh wait, are we not having, like, a Date Ippo fight, like, soon? Is it more of a thing of where they need some pomp and everything to surround it, and maybe, if anything, Date is set up in a way where Ippo's going to have to earn it? Because Date's whole thing is, it seems like he's on his way out, so he only wants to fight people that are really good.
Are true challengers, yeah.
Yeah, so if anything, Ippo feels like the perfect person to fight after Ippo defeats the amateur world boxing champion for the featherweight category, which is something that we did get clarified by us. Also, thank you.
Yeah, the difference between the amateur and the
pros.
Pro and all that.
How the
number of rounds, 2 minutes versus
duration.
3 minutes, all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
But given the fact that they didn't mention Date within the context of the tournament, I get the feeling he's not going to be there.
Yeah, if anything, we also don't know exactly what month this is, so that might be something that's, a ways in advance. So this is just something where they're setting that up where it's like, no, the Date fight, that's happening in 6 weeks or so once you've recovered. Like, he's chomping at the bit for that because he doesn't want to wait around or anything.
Yeah, possibly.
But the comedy, though, this episode
was on point,
off the chain, so good. We got all the classic kind of miscommunication stuff with Ippo coming over to Kumi's place, Kumi and Mashiba's place,
and the fact that, like, Ippo's just terrified this entire time because, one, he's nervous, but then he's also like, wait, Mashiba's gonna come in at any time now, and Kumi knows this, like the fact that she was like, oh, hey, brother,
and he expectorates all of the
she's like,
coffee
just
or
kidding,
tea on the floor.
That was, I appreciated that because the thing is that since we haven't seen too much from Kumi so far, because she's the sister of Mashiba kind of a thing, I want to see her get developed and characterized enough so that she can really stand on her own 2 feet, separate from Mashiba, right?
Yeah.
So give every opportunity to give her more of a distinct personality and things like that, that doesn't have to do with the conflict, with Mashiba and stuff, because that was really good, but like more of just her and what her deal is. And
well, yeah, but that takes time. Her and Ippo are barely even friends at this
definitely.
point.
Right. But this basically started to lay the groundwork, which I am very happy for.
Yeah, because it didn't have anything to do with Mashiba.
Right, exactly.
A lot of it was just the coincidence of, she's a nurse now.
Which
is awesome.
Impressive. To go from being working at a bakery and now she's a nurse. It's like
she was doing schooling.
That's true.
We didn't know what she was doing schooling for. So
Yep.
So
there you go.
There you go. And in some ways she is a junior, so she's not a full-fledged nurse probably at this point. And I personally
nurse
have
practitioner or whatever the title is.
There's different levels, and I personally have a lot of experience with people who have gone into the nursing field, and there's a very large period of time where you're essentially doing hours. You need to log in a certain number of hours.
Basically.
Yeah, it's essentially an internship. I forgot what it's called, but you basically log in X number of hours, and it's a lot. And that's during the time you're still being educated regarding nursing and stuff like that. So she might be in that category, that stage right now. So that's why they had the thing of oh yeah, we're the nurses, and we're also a little bit older. But hey, Ippo, we get that he's younger, but we have a junior nurse who's really cute. And there you go. She's interested,
Yeah. Yeah.
I love how it all was set up, but we think, ultimately it's a comedy stuff. But then once they're she's related to a boxer too. My mind is we only have literally one girl in this entire show established for that. I'm oh my God, if it's actually her.
Yeah.
And then it all stars align, works out perfectly. And it's
and the fact that as much as Takamura and the others were very much using Ippo, they were also, well, okay, no.
Well, they didn't know that. No, they were using him.
They were using him, and quite frankly...
Kimura even went in harder on that. He was I have to use my skills now? Okay, Takamura, you screwed it up, but I'll do this. I'll save the whole night.
Right.
Because Ippo's paid for, I think, everything. I'm pretty sure...
Well, and I don't think they were even originally intending to bring him along, but then it's I have someone that would be great for Ippo, and then it's oh sure, yeah, then we'll have it be the day of his release, Yeah.
I don't want to bring this up too early, but there's this aspect of social pressure that goes beyond just being casual, shots, kind of the just the camaraderie, and you get hyped up into the energy of a group.
Sure.
That's one thing. There's another thing, though, where it's blatant manipulation to use another's resources, skills, time, energy, what have you, for clearly your own gain and not just your entertainment. Here's the difference. When someone is oh, we're going to jump off of this, cliff into this water, and it's oh, it's a little dangerous, but it should be fine. And you're you should do it. And they feel uncomfortable. There's a thing of where it's no, you shouldn't pressure someone into doing something they're not comfortable with. But there's a casual nature to the way that these guys do that, because in some ways they do have a decent connection with Ippo. But there's this other part where I'm starting to realize, wait a minute, actually, these are the kinds of people that if I was Ippo and I had, maybe a little bit more self-confidence than he had, because there was this transition period for me when I was 19, I definitely wouldn't be able to break out of the social constructs being put around him here. I probably wouldn't have had that self-confidence until I was about 23 or 24. So I get it. But as someone looking from the outside in with a lot more self-confidence than Ippo, this is bullying. This is classical bullying. And Ippo is not regretting things in the later bit, but in the moment.
Well, and one of the things that I'm glad that they brought up here is that the only reason Ippo actually went along with it was because of Kumi, which basically goes to show
he was going to leave.
Right, he was going to leave. So even though it was kind of their own pressuring,
Yes.
if it was just them, it wouldn't have worked.
It wouldn't have worked.
Right. And that's something that I really
hope not.
I don't think it would have. I don't think it
so?
would have. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good.
And that's I appreciate that they put that in there. Because Ippo does, even if he's not like the most like brashly confident of individuals,
yep.
He has his confidence, right?
He has a lot more confidence than he used to. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And
the fact that he did reject it, even though they put all that pressure on him and stuff like that. I'm glad that he had a reason to do this, even though they still kind of push things in that direction.
Right. And the idea that it's not necessarily just. It wasn't something where basically he's not doing well and they're saying, "Hey, you pay for it." It's something where basically it's the, "Hey, this is the celebration. You'll totally pay for it," which is still like, it's like, okay, hey, come on, my winnings. I'm gonna buy my mom a massager, which was just great. The fact that Ippo already had a plan for it and everything.
$8,000 though.
Yep.
8,000.
Yeah.
Like, I actually want to go. I hope this doesn't sound a bit too callous here. But that doesn't actually seem like as much money as you'd think.
Because granted, this was maybe 20 years ago money.
Okay, that is a good point.
So there is that.
I didn't think about inflation.
But
You're right.
But then they also have, it's again that thing where they brought up that boxing doesn't pay a lot if
you're not a winner.
Right. Yeah. And even in Ippo's case, where he's making some, and like given the fact that was from one fight.
That was not one fight. That was the tournament.
That was the tournament.
Winning the tournament, getting the most money out of anyone at the tournament. So I want to bring this up here actually. The fact that we now have a specific, yen, or what was it, 800,000 yen. Yeah, we have now a specific amount of currency here. I need to remember. Yes, this is 20 years ago money, but thankfully Ippo is a single guy, young, has no big expenses. And he can actually think about giving this money to, to something like a massager for his mom. That's wonderful.
But when you think about the fact that Date Eiji is on his way out of the career, he's 28. The idea that even if you do amazing, right, and you absolutely kill it for 10 years,
you're going to be living for another 30 to 40 after that, maybe.
Right,
and maybe if you're unlucky, you don't live that long because of the trauma you put your body through.
But still, living to 60, that's nothing crazy, and that's a lot of time for those winnings.
So
I mean, it would probably, of course, scale up even more and more and more if you keep doing
over
really
the course
well.
of winning a lot.
Right, but still.
But just look at someone like Takamura, who is kind of a rock star with regards to his boxing success. He doesn't necessarily...
He's the heavyweight champion of Japan.
He doesn't necessarily have that great of a lifestyle as far as we can see.
Yeah.
He needs to have Ippo's winnings help him.
Yeah. Still living in the flat and bumming off of Ippo for nights out. Yeah.
That might have been just a thing of where he knows he can get away with it, though.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not gonna go dig too hard on the guys there, as this was something that, like you said, Ippo decided in the end that he was in on. But
not because of their pestering.
Exactly. Yeah. Because of Kumi. And I love Kumi as a character even more now because of this whole episode.
Yep.
So it wasn't just a comedy episode. It had some stuff for our characters.
And I would love to get more of these kinds of episodes.
Yes, especially I gotta say, especially if we're going to have recurring boxers from Ippo's previous fights bump into things, and we see little things like, this picture with the nail in it that's huge, that is his inspiration picture.
Yep.
Like, I imagine him kind of going up to it every once in a while and like fake punching it because he's like, I want to punch his face in, but then he's like, this is my wall, I can't punch a hole in the wall, so he kind of taps it, so the nail is actually protecting the wall from actually like him just
Oh, right, yeah, because he's like,
punching
well, I'm not going to punch a nail.
I'm not going to punch a nail, exactly. So he just kind of taps it, and then he goes out for running or what have you.
Yeah.
And he just, and it's like, oh, that's
he
great.
He does sit-ups in front of it, just makes me angry.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I totally understand the channel your anger and your frustration into passion. It is such a stereotypically dumb guy thing to do,
but especially for
the boxing aggressive kind of
and for the one among boxers that has the chip on his shoulder and is super aggressive.
God, yes, Mashiba was like a feral wolf.
Oh yeah,
when we first saw him. We were like
he freaking punched. What was it that he, like a picture or the wall or whatever?
Yeah,
like when we first saw him, just because. Yeah.
And yet we see this other side of him where he's another walking contradiction type character where he really cares so much about his sister and he's doing almost all of this for her. And he has a scary look in that it pushes people away. Yeah. And it's not him trying to look scary, all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
But he's just trying to do the best he can. And figure this whole thing out. So that's awesome. It's awesome. But yeah, congrats to Kumi on becoming a nurse. And we've got Date waiting in the rings ahead. So how soon are we going to fight him? We'll see.
Who knows?
But hyped for it.
One of the things that I thought, and I'll just mention this, that I thought was really funny is that the way this ended, right? And Aoki got with the person that basically they were all like, oh no, she's ugly, blah blah blah, right? And this is episode 51. Okay. It just because they were basically treating her like some kind of alien. Right? Yeah. And then nope, you shouldn't ignore the person that that basically doesn't have the perfect looks and whatnot.
What is this punchline you're building up to?
There is no punchline. I just thought that was funny. And anyways, I don't know. But yeah.
They didn't describe her as an alien. They said heaven or hell.
Yeah, no, I know, but that's anyways.
I get it.
They were making an exaggeration based off of someone that just, they didn't like the look of quite as much as the others, and
right.
Anyways,
yeah, absolutely, and they're degenerate guys who are rating these women on number scales as like I'm sure they probably didn't actually find out anything about them personally.
Well, just
apparently Kimura rolled pretty high on the personality side of things because he said that I think her name was Reiki, something like that. That she was a wonderful human being, and I'm like, oh, Kimura. Right.
Yeah,
wonderful human being. What's so great about her personality? That sounds like a high compliment right there. So you could have like accidentally ended up with Takamura's girl and had a bad time. It seems like you did get to know her before that, or you didn't. So I don't know.
And the idea that Aoki basically they went out for drinks afterwards. The idea, because from what we saw of this, now granted we know the boys, we don't know these girls, right? True. They didn't really show the interactions there. But you could also say that they didn't show it because there wasn't much happening because they were focusing more on their own little competition than on anything else, right? Yep. Whereas Aoki, he's like, okay, now that they've gone their way, let's actually go hang out and talk one-on-one. Let's actually get, I want to get to know you, right? And then look at what happens. But,
I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Aoki is not thinking about permanence in the slightest bit because he is one of the Three Stooges.
That's true, and he's probably the stoogiest of the Three Stooges.
Takamura's pretty stoogey.
Takamura's pretty stoogey.
But yeah, he's definitely higher than Kimura. Let's just say that. That is true.
Yeah, Kimura is the most normal of everybody, whereas Ippo is like too much on the other end of the scale.
Yeah. As I was saying earlier, Ippo is a full zoomer like me. He's like way too positive at like moments, and then like way too much of a goober for his own good.
Yeah. Yep.
But Oh, right. No,
Anyways.
I'm a boomer. That's right. Never mind.
Oh,
all right. So, y'all, thank you so much
28.
for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. This was a hilarious Ippo episode. Lots of good stuff. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us and the community about these stories, about anime in general, and you can also talk with Jacob about the book he wrote.
Oh, right. Yeah, my sci-fi novel that you clearly never heard of before, because otherwise you would have bought it. Battle Lines.
The conversation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's on Amazon. The link's in the description. Go check out the reviews on there to see what people thought about it. And if you do get it, make sure to leave a review of your own.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.